welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, and I'm here with your readings for October the 28th through November the 3rd. Now, if you are here for the first time, welcome. I'm so happy that you found my channel, and I do hope that you will come back. And if you are returning, guys, you're my heart. Thank you. I really appreciate your support and your love. I really do. Now, these readings are for the collective. They're for your sun, moon, and rising, but they're for the collective. So just take what resonates and just drop the rest. I really appreciate all the new subscribers. Thank you, guys. And all the likes and the shares and the comments. It was amazing. Thank you. I really love interacting with you. Now, these reading... Oh, so listen, they're for the collective. If you would like a personal reading, and that's what I live to give, personal readings. I really love that. Click on this link here, and that will take you to my website. You can see all the kind of different readings I offer. And what else? I have a Facebook group too. And the Facebook group is a private group. You can just request to enter to become a part of it. And I post different things up there. And every 2 weeks I do a live feed just in that group. And so whoever shows up for the live feed, we look at, their horoscope, and we see how I do it to correlate with the new moon and the full moon, whatever's happening at the time, right? So I just did one last night for the new moon in Scorpio. That was Friday night. I'm recording this on Saturday, so Sunday is the new moon. So I do that every 2 weeks, and I also answer questions with the tarot. So it's fun. We have a good time in there. People are posting positive stuff. It's really nice. So the link to that will be below. If another way to support this channel, guys, and I would really appreciate that, is through Patreon. You can click on this link. Check out my Patreon page. You can support me for as little as $1 a month, which is, I can really do a lot with that, and it'll support my creative content. There's so much more I want to do. Anyway, if you can't, that's fine. Don't worry. Like, share, comment. It's all good. So anyway, what else? These readings come in 3 sections. The intro, then there's the astrology report, and then there is the tarot card reading section. So there are skip times to all 3 in the show more section below. So if you're looking from a phone, it's a little down arrow, click on that, and you can see all the links to the other videos will be in there too. So you can skip on to, your sun, moon, and rising. So without further ado, let's go to the tarot. Sorry, not the tarot. Listen, Mercury's about to go retrograde, so communication gets messed up. That's me. I'm going to apologize in advance for any mistakes I make. So, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology report section of your reading. And we have a couple of aspects that are happening on Monday and Wednesday, but I'm not going to go over them because I went over them last week when I was talking about the new moon in Scorpio. So on Thursday, the 31st, wait for it, Mercury stations retrograde. At 11:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Time, actually, because we're still in daylight time. It's the summer. And that is until November the 20th when it stations direct. So listen, everyone knows about Mercury retrograde because it happens so frequently. Mercury moved into Scorpio on October the 3rd, and because of this retrograde, it will stay in Scorpio for over 2 months, roughly 2 months and a week. So it stations direct on December the 9th. So when it moves into Sagittarius. Now, think about Scorpio for a moment, right? Scorpio is deep and intense. Scorpio wants authenticity, loyalty, the truth. They are the detectives of the zodiac. They research and they dig deep to get to the root and the truth, because knowledge, right? Because knowledge gives one power. Knowledge is power, and so that's what they're searching for. Now, however, they are not so open about themselves. In fact, they're quite secretive. It takes a long time to get to know a Scorpio. So now think about Mercury, right? So Mercury is the planet of thought, process, intellect, and communication. It also kind of rules over electronics, mechanics, and short distance travel. It has been traveling. Mercury has been traveling with Venus now for a couple of months. And they've been traveling kind of neck and neck. You know, one goes first and the other one. They've been taking over, but they've been basically together since the beginning of September, I think. Now, as Mercury travels next, Venus is the planet of beauty, relationship, art, finance. So thoughts and aspirations were concentrated in those areas, with an exploration on how to control those aspects in your life, right? So, as I said before, Mercury rules electronics and mechanics and short distance travel. So when Mercury goes retrograde, things can go awry. You know, electronics can break down. You may find that you get a flat tire, something, your engine light goes on. I mean, for me, I can't even tell you, we've been in the shadow, by the way, of Mercury retrograde for about 9 or 10 days. So that means that has been in effect, right, for this long. And I have so many things I've got this kind of restaurant cappuccino machine that just went. It just went. I've had it years and years and years. And trying to get that, it weighs a ton. Trying to get that to a repair shop, forget it. Anyway, I was thinking about doing it myself, and then I rethought. But things like that go wrong. Your computer can go awry. Wi-Fi can go in and out. I may have problems uploading my videos. And also there are delays getting, like, in public transportation. So just look, give yourself extra time to get to work or to appointments, because just allow for that, margin of error that happens with Mercury retrograde. And it's better to be careful, right, than to be stressed and late. So expect delays, right? And then we also, during this time, we tend to miss the details. We kind of see the bigger picture, and we don't, we have a blind spot for details. So people say, or astrologers say, don't sign any contracts during this time, right? Well, look, this happens so often. So you can sign contracts, but you have to really search it mindfully and get several people to check off on it too. So it's like double and triple checking everything that you do, because we do have the tendency to miss things. So it's really important to do that. Now, Mercury also rules communication. So can be a lot of miscommunication. We can take things the wrong way, or we can hear something that wasn't said, but you said that. No, I didn't. Right. So, and also we can, things like when I'm speaking on these videos, I can say something I mean something else, but I've said something totally different. So that can happen. And also be careful, because this happened to me a few times. Make sure that you are sending the text to the right person, or the email. Double check the recipient of your emails and your texts. It's very important, because a lot of mistakes happen during this time. So, look, Mercury in retrograde gives us an opportunity to go over things, to, re-look at things, to purge, to release, to perhaps do some preparation work for something that we want to launch when Mercury goes direct. So it really is a good time to kind of do all the back end work, right? So this gives us an opportunity. It kind of slows us down and allows us to do that. So now on November the 1st, the very next day, Friday, November the 1st at 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time, Venus moves into Sagittarius. And this is where Venus and Mercury part ways. Venus goes back through Mercury goes back through Scorpio and Venus moves into Sagittarius. Now, when by the time Mercury goes direct and moves into Sagittarius on December 9th, Venus will be halfway through Capricorn, so it's way ahead. Now, as Venus moves into Sagittarius, she spreads her wings and flies. She's like, free at last, born free as the wind blows. I get a bit crazy, guys. I do. I sing every now and again. So she's not very comfortable in Scorpio, right? With all that intensity. But in Sagittarius, she roars. She falls in love with life. She's enthusiastic. She's agile. She's really happy. She wants to experience everything. And in relationship, she wants to share the wonders of the world with her partner. But don't get too intense with Venus in Sagittarius because she'll run away. She wants deep love with freedom. She wants the best of both worlds. If you meet someone under this aspect, you'll have a fantastic time, but you must resist the urge for possession or ownership, possessiveness, ownership or jealousy, because this will scare your lover away. Well, that's the astrological report. So let's go to your tarot reading, shall we? Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for October the 28th through November the 3rd. And happy Halloween, guys. I forgot to mention that. It's Halloween this week. Trick or treat. All right. This is for Sagittarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Sagittarius for this week of October the 28th through November the 3rd? 3 cards for Sagittarius, please. There's 1. 2 more cards for... Oh, there's 2. I want to make sure because they've been coming out fast and yeah. 1 more card for Sagittarius, please. 1. There it is. There we are. Definitely crossover, guys. Really a lot. So check out your sun, moon, and rising. These are clarifying cards for Sagittarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Sagittarius through these clarifying cards for the week of October the 28th through November the 3rd? Please clarify. There we go. Please clarify. Oh, there it is. And please clarify. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, let's take a look at your cards, shall we? The first card out for you is the 8 of Pentacles, clarified by the 6 of Wands. Then you have the Star card, clarified by the High Priestess. Then the Ace of Cups, clarified by the 4 of Cups. Alrighty then. I'm checking over here because I want to make sure that my audio is on. So that's what I'm doing when I'm looking over there, just so you know. Okay, so the first card out for you is the Eight of Pentacles. This is the Apprentice card. This is about being so engrossed in creating something. It's really focusing on, it's becoming a master. And it's focusing and giving your attention and dedicate your attention and time and effort to your craft. So this is about putting your energy into improving and becoming a master. And what's interesting is the Six of Wands is clarifying this. So this means that, you'll be celebrated when you graduate. And look at all these coins right in the side. There's a potential for you to really get paid. And you will definitely get the accolades for it. So it's about, you may even win awards or rewards for it, because this is a job well done and you being celebrated by everyone. The next card you have is the Star card. And the Star card is all about a deep healing. This is about your path being shown to you. Also, because the star brings in hope. Where there was once darkness, the starlight spreads stars and shows a path forward. So it's almost like your path is being illuminated and you finally see where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. And this brings wonderful balance and healing into your life with the Star card. And look, clarifying the Star card is the High Priestess. You have two major arcanas clarifying each other. This is about balance too, right? So this is also about balancing the two opposing energies. Look, the High Priestess is right in between, and she is giving you the keys to the Akashic records. You have to trust your intuition this week. If you get a feeling that something's not quite right, you're on the money. Don't second guess it. Don't doubt it. Go with it, because the High Priestess is bestowing you with this third eye, the gift of sight and psychic ability. The next card is the Ace of Cups. My cup floweth over. This is like a gift of love, a gift of intuition, a gift of psychic ability. This is a gift. So things are feeling, there's a new look, this could be a new relationship. It could be a new connection with someone. Something has the potential to start, and it's definitely a connection with someone, because the cups are all about emotions and connections. Now, clarifying it is the Four of Cups. So you may miss an opportunity if you don't pay attention. I feel that you've really got to be in the moment, because this guy is sitting there and he's got his arms folded and he's regretting. He's not happy with how something, turned out. And he's got the Three Cups in front of him and he's just takes it for granted. He's not grateful, and he's just regretting something that didn't quite work out the way he wanted it to. And in doing so, he's missing this cup that's being handed to him as a gift. This cup is being handed to him, and he's missing it. When the Four of Cups comes in, you are being asked to come into the moment. Get out of your head. That's a fantasy. Forget you can't change the past. You can only change going forward. So don't waste your energy and time on thinking about all that stuff, because you're missing an incredible opportunity by focusing on that. You're not seeing it. Sagittarius, it's like come into the moment, look around, look for the opportunities and you'll see them. Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, family, co-workers, neighbors, social media. Comment. I always respond to comments. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.